All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope that you are well. Man, it has been a minute, hasn't it? It has been an absolute minute since we've actually done Wisdom Wednesdays. Man, it's been some time, but it's good to be with you today. So wherever you're watching from, maybe watching here from Facebook. Actually, I forgot I need to actually turn on my live for IG as well. So let's see, let's make sure. I hope that everybody's on. How's everybody doing today? If you're joining in, let us know where you're watching in from and put that in the actual comments. I just need to remember how to go live on, there we go, on IG. All right, let's see. I need a filter on. Isn't it crazy that we live in a world with just all these different crazy filters? Like, I don't need no filter. I just want to go live, bro. I just want to go live. All right. All right, let's see. We are live here. There we go. We are live here on IG. And, well, let me make sure I'm live on IG. Wait, hold on. I should have definitely had this worked out before I got on, right? I know, I apologize. All right. All right, so if you're watching, wherever you're watching from, I want you to say what's up. Okay, here we go. Are you all there online? All right, very good. Let me see some comments in the actual comment section. For those of you who are watching us on IG, thank you so very much for hanging out with us. Hey, this is Wisdom Wednesdays. This particular one is about how to kickstart your health in the next 30 days or less, okay? So I want you to make sure that you like, love, and share this. Share this with people all around. Make sure that people know that you're watching Wisdom Wednesdays. Now, people ask the question many times, you know, why Wisdom Wednesdays? What's this about this Wisdom Wednesdays type of thing? Well, Wisdom Wednesdays stands for when you have wisdom, you can win the day. That's what I believe. I remember having a challenge. I challenged myself some years ago to read Proverbs every single day. And did you know that Proverbs, which is given to the most wisest man in the world by God, he actually wrote these books, these chapters, and every single solitary day you can read a chapter of Proverbs because each proverb is about 31 days, so 31 chapters. So the Proverbs are about 31 chapters, and so you can actually read a chapter a day. And when I say you can read a chapter a day, it keeps the foolishness away. That's exactly what I mean. So when you are reading wisdom, you can actually win the day. When you actually can hear wisdom, you can actually win the day. So it's good. All right, I see my friend out there, brand new author, Dr. Cheryl Daniels out there. She's watching, everybody. So good to see you. Hey, go over to her website, Dr. Cheryl Daniels consulting.com, and I guarantee you're gonna be blessed. Get her brand new book, The Blessings of Adversity, and it's gonna be powerful. Hey, those of you who are watching online, what's up? Good to see y'all over here on IG. T. Davis, what's up? Good to see you as well. And so I wish that you all could actually join me on Facebook right now because I have some really cool slides to show you and all those great things. So, so you're just gonna have to kind of bear with me as I'm talking over here and over here at the same time. All right. So thank you so very much again, once again, for watching and being with me on this Wisdom Wednesdays. You know, we're going to talk about health today. So everybody put health in the comments. Let me ask you this question. Is your health important to you? What's up, Vanessa? Is your health important to you? Anybody? Is your health important to you? Those of you who are online right here, is your health important to you? Those who are on Facebook, is your health important? If your health is important to you, put it in the comments. Yes, yes. You know, it's going to be interactive. Okay, cool. All right, Vanessa, I see you jump from over here to over there. All right, I see you, T. Davis, saying health over here. Is your health very important to you? If it is, you know, the reality is there's a lot of people that are dealing with health issues. We live in this economy where everybody wants to live longer and everybody wants to live stronger. I follow a gentleman. His name is Brian Johnson. And Brian Johnson, for those of you who don't know, he actually was the creator of Venmo. And so he created Venmo and he was successful in Venmo. He was successful in being, you know, a tech millionaire, actually billionaire, if you will. And one of the things that he did is he sold his company. He sold all of the things that he was involved in at that time, of course, cashed in. And what he did is he spent these last 2 to 3 years, I believe, actually investing in his own health to the point where he's created something called the Blueprint. Now, this is not any type of promotion for him or for his program or anything like that, but it goes to show, he says he spends about maybe $1.5 to $2 million on his health every single solitary year. He's investing in his health. And what he's doing is he's basically hooking all of his organs up to AI, or hooking all of his processes up to AI, and only eating what AI tells him to eat. I mean, it's one of the craziest things, but it's the most remarkable thing that you'll actually see, because what he's done is he's actually reversed his age. He's 40 plus years old, but he has the blood work, he has the stamina, he has the sleep, he has the bodily functions, the organ functions of an 18-year-old, which is remarkable. But people are investing in their health because people want to live longer and people want to live stronger. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. I want you to lock in because I want to tell you that over the course of probably this is 2023, I would say probably over the last 20 years of my life, I have been very concerned or very dialed in to rectifying my health, getting in the best shape of my life. I've had different programs that have went on throughout the years, like getting in the best shape of my life. In 2016, I did a 60-day juice cleanse. And that 60-day juice cleanse, I only consumed pure juice. After watching the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead and seeing Joe Cross's whole program and whole process, how he went 60 days and all of the pounds that he lost, I went through things like that. I've done certain diets. I've done certain keto. I've done certain this and I've done that, just like you, right? What were some of the things that you've tried? Has anybody tried? What was your program? Have you tried? Like, some people have been on Atkins, some people have been on keto, some people have done paleo, some people have done Mediterranean diet. Some people have gotten their gym memberships. How do you keep your health intact out there? So just put it in the comments. How do you keep your health intact? Do you go to the gym? Do you swim? Do you run? Do you walk? What do you do? You know, put it in the comments. What is it that you do in order to keep yourself healthy? And while you're putting those things in there, let me tell you, I've done it all. You know, I've done everything. You know, gym membership. Yep, I can see Miss Cheryl said, yeah, gym membership. I do gym memberships. I've done, you know, every single day, you know, almost sitting in the sauna every day, gym and green smoothies. Yep. Gym, everything in moderation. Yep, absolutely. Katie Brady, thank you so very much for joining us. Hey, listen, all of it works. Okay. All of it works. But one of the things that we have to remember is that things will only work to the degree that you work it. And you have to make sure that you're working things in the right order. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, because here's what I've learned. And write this down for your notes. I may have some banners over here that I can put on the actual screen, but write this down for your notes or put it in the comments. Health starts in your mind. Health starts in your mind. Now, there's a lot of people that say, man, when I get this gym membership, man, I'm gonna be buff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna lose all of the weight. I'm gonna be slim and trim. I'm gonna be summer ready. I'm gonna be summer slim. You know, I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna be a beach babe. You know, I'm gonna be a person that's gonna be out there just doing the thing. And that could definitely be true, but nothing changes until, get this, your mind changes. Okay. You can have the greatest equipment in the world. You can have the most wonderful product in the world. You can have your mom, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your boss, whoever have done a specific protocol, but nothing changes until your mind changes. Can I give you a couple of wisdom nuggets really quick? Because this is Wisdom Wednesdays. Here's the first thing. Proverbs, like we talked about, Proverbs 17, verse 22. Look at this. It says, a happy heart is good medicine, and a joyful mind causes healing, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. Isn't that amazing? It says that if I have a mind that is joyful, it can cause healing in my body. So once again, nothing changes until your mind changes, and health starts in your mind. Look at this one. 3 John 2, beloved, I pray that in every way you may succeed and prosper and be in health physically, just as I know that your soul prospers spiritually. Here we go. Once again, your mind, your heart actually dictating the actual overall health of your mind or of your body. Have you ever been in a place where maybe you're just so worried about something? Maybe you're worried about your kids, worried about the job, worried about an actual presentation, or you're worried about, you know, something that and you just start feeling like sick to your stomach. Has anybody ever had that happen to them before? Like you know that you've been ready for this presentation for a long time, or maybe you're about to see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, and then all of a sudden you get this queasiness, right? Has that ever happened? Yep. See, Vanessa says, yep, absolutely. Why is that? Because our minds are absolutely powerful. Let me tell you this. It's not about just what you put in your body when it comes down to physically. It's about what you put into your mind. It's about what you feel. What my good friend Tyrone McDaniel says, this $1 trillion computer, what you put in this mind, what you put in this brain, literally actually comes out in your actual body. And so you and I have to understand that nothing changes until our mind changes. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. How many of you desired to actually lose weight this year? You desire to lose weight. You desire to get slim and trim. You desire to get in the best shape of your life. You desire to fit into that bikini or that swimsuit or into that suit or into that outfit. How many of you desire to do that this particular year, right? We've all desired it. At the beginning of the year, everybody has a health goal resolution, right? Everybody has a resolution. I want to lose 15 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 30 pounds, right? And all of us have that type of mentality that we have this desire to actually do something remarkable when it comes down to our bodies. And desire is the very place that you start. Maybe there's this desire to lose weight so that you can be healthy. Maybe there's a desire to lose weight so that you can fit into an outfit. Maybe it's a desire to lose weight because you want to break the cycle of obesity in your family. Maybe you want to get healthy. Maybe it's not about obesity. Maybe you actually want to get healthy, like get to a healthy weight. Maybe you've been underweight for a very long time and you want to actually increase your weight. It all starts at desire. Put that in the comments. It all starts at desire. But we all have this desire that you want a better life. But the things about it is that things will not change in your life just because you desire them. I'm going to say that one more time. Things will not change in your life just because you desire them. You cannot just desire something and it show up in your life. Think about this. How many of you desire more money, right? You desire more money, or you desire better relationships. Some of y'all out here, you desire a husband or you desire a wife, or you desire a better marriage. You desire a better car. You desire a better behaving kids. You desire, a better zip code. But just because you desire it doesn't mean that you are going to get it. Just because you desire better health does not mean that it's going to actually come to you. You have to do this. You have to move your desire into a requirement. Put this in the comments. Requirement. And I want you to put it in bold letters. Requirement. I remember sitting in a church service years upon years ago when I was a kid, and I heard the pastor say this. He said, things have not changed in your life, not because you desire them, but because you have not required them. That was huge for me. That was a mind shift for me. It was an absolute mind shift because he said the things that you desire in your life have not happened because you have not required them to happen. And that's one of the mantras that I've taken into a lot of places of my life. I've taken this into business. I've taken it into leadership. I've taken it into my own health because this is what we've come to understand in life. You don't get what you desire, you get what you require. You don't get what you desire in life, you get what you require. You don't just jump into $1 billion. You don't just jump into $1 million. You don't just jump into a six-pack ab body, you know? It doesn't happen on accident. It happens because you required it to happen. Put in the comments, requirement. You have to have a requirement about your health. And so since we're in this vein of talking about health, think about this. What are some of the things? Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be real honest with ourselves. What have you required in your health? Have you required that you get the right amount of calories for your total daily energy expenditure? Have you required you get enough H2O to actually fill and hydrate your body? Do you have a requirement for the right amount of electrolytes to be in your blood so that you can actually be hydrated and actually your oxygen can be taken to the different places of your body? Have you made it a requirement to get the necessary, this is going to hit somebody, the necessary sleep it takes in order for you to actually lose weight? See, on this journey, I've learned some things about this body. What I've learned is that this body is a computer just waiting for the right inputs, okay? This body is a computer just waiting for the right inputs. Most people say, I just can't lose weight because my thyroid or my this or my that. And those things may be true. However, this body is a computer waiting for the right inputs of nutrition, the right inputs of sleep, the right inputs of hydration, the right inputs of expenditure, energy expenditure, which is exercise. It's waiting for the right formulas, and get this, not just for one day. It's about compounding. Put this in the comments or for your notes. It's about compounding. It's about compounding your activity so that you can actually continue to reap the benefits of momentum. When you think about momentum, momentum is something moving in a direction because of speed and velocity. You get an actual, mass times velocity, mass times speed equals momentum. When you have a lot of action in a very quick amount of time, you will actually get momentum. Hence why it's very hard for a Mack truck carrying over 10,000 pounds of load on the back. It takes longer for that truck to stop going downhill than it does a little Fiat or a little Honda, or a Tesla, right? Why? Because it's not carrying as much. But when you start putting massive action, when you start doing things, when you start going to sleep on time, when you start drinking the amount of water and the right water, when you start exercising on a consistent basis, what happens is that you create this momentum in your life to the point where the results begin to show up. And so I want to just share that with you. You don't get in life what you desire, you get what you require. So here's the question: what are you requiring? Are you requiring these things? Okay. And so let's go a little bit back about this desire and requirement a little bit, because your requirement deals with you moving from dreaming to actually doing. It deals with you moving from dreaming and desiring to actually doing something and making a commitment to yourself to do it on a consistent basis. Now, these are the things that I've learned over the course of my journeys, okay? Now, I stand before you. I guess I could have put like a side-by-side, but my journey's not over yet, but I guess I could have put a side-by-side. But the reality is that since the beginning of this particular year, and really this summer, being very dialed in, I've been working on my health, been working on my fitness, been working with a coach, and been working with, making sure that I have the right supplementation, have the right things. And I can tell you that over the past few months, I am actually about 32 pounds down, everyone. 32 pounds down. And that is of pure fat. It's not muscle mass like it was in other things. When I was on the juice cleanse, basically, I lost, of course, fat, but I lost a lot of muscle mass. And so on this particular journey that I've been on, 36 pounds, 32 pounds down, I still got a long way to go because, like I said, your boy has a dream, has a desire. I'm going to be six-pack ready. I'm almost into my 40s, got a couple more months, 3 more months, 4 more months into my 40s. So, I'm trying to make sure that I set up 40 and fine, okay? I'm going to be 40 and fine. It's going to be good. But it took me moving from dreaming or desiring, get this, to doing. And not just doing it, but doing it consistently. And so how many of you all have dreamed about having a six-pack, dreamed about having a healthier body, dreamed about having, optimal states of health, optimal states? And for you, I don't know why you want to do that particular, I don't know why you want to have an actual six-pack. I don't know why you want to be in optimal health. Maybe it's for your kids. Maybe it's for the people that are near and dear to you. Now, I'll tell you this, and this is, I've shared it publicly once before in our church service as I was talking about keeping your word. But I remember I've had these goals, guys, for a very long time. How many of you had a fitness goal for a long time? Let's just be honest. You've had a fitness goal, you've had a health goal for a very long time. Hey, I'm going to stop smoking. Hey, I'm going to stop drinking. Hey, I'm going to stop eating, hostesses and ho-hos and day-days, at night. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get healthy. How many of us have had that? Let me see these comments really quick because I want to go. You've had these goals for a very long time. For some of you, it may not be according to like weight loss. It could be just, hey man, I want, my body to function. Like I want to feel good in my body. We've all had these. And so, I have these goals every single solitary year. I put them around my house. And, for another level of accountability, for some of my goals, I write them down and I have people to sign them that I really feel near and dear to my heart so that they can really, truly keep me accountable. Sometimes I don't like that accountability, just to be honest. When I tell my wife, hey, babe, by the next anniversary, girl, we're going to be on the beach. I'm going to be shirtless. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be, you better stay around, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be catching looks, right? Just kind of being facetious, but just getting that accountability. Well, last year, I told my son, hey son, by your birthday next year, I'm going to be this. I'm going to look like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, he's like 8 years old. Yay, daddy, yay, wow, wow. So he's excited. And so this year, because I didn't hit my goal last year, I told him again, hey son, guess what? Man, by this time next year, daddy's going to look like a superhero. I'm going to be looking like Iron Man. It's going to look cool and all these different things. And he was just like, yeah, daddy, but you said that last year. Somebody put in the comments, ouch. Somebody put in the comments, ouch. He said, yeah, daddy, you said that last year. He wasn't excited this time. He said, but yeah, daddy, you said that last year. That's what you said last year. But here's the thing. When it comes down to it, that was a wake-up call that here I was being inconsistent. I was just dreaming. I wasn't being consistent. I wasn't doing. I wasn't making the necessary steps that I needed in order for me to get to the place of optimal health that I know that I can operate at. I remember my buddy is on here. What's up? I am that PJ. What's up? My boy, this wasn't even planned, but he's on my IG right now. I remember him telling me this in college. He said, brother, if I had your frame, you know what I could do with your frame? Here's the thing. Some people don't know what they actually have. And so that dreaming really keeps you stuck, and it keeps you in this la-la land of one day I'll get healthy. One day I'll get better. One day I'll start being consistent. One day. But let me tell you this. Nobody has tomorrow promised to them, correct? Nobody's tomorrow is promised to them at all. Every single day, there's people checking in and not checking out of hospitals. Every single day, there are people that are going to sleep that are not waking up. Every single day, there are people that are getting on highways and byways and streets and going through their normal things. They're going out and playing sports and they collapse. They tomorrow's not promised. So when are you going to do it? Not one day. Everybody put today. Okay, we're going to do this today. We're going to stop dreaming. We're going to stop desiring, and we're going to move from the desirement to the requirement. Okay, I know desirement is not a word, but it rhymes. We're going to move from desire to require. We're going to move from stop trying to make it happen one day, and we're going to say enough is enough. I'm tired of lying to myself. I'm tired of being lazy. I'm tired of having the same type of experience in life. It's time for me to get on to actually doing. And that's the thing that really triggers a momentum when you start doing. Okay, so we got to recognize that our nothing changes until our mind changes. And then also recognize this. Recognize that it's not about having the latest pill, the latest program, the latest potion, the latest performance equipment. It's about having the correct passion to perform up here. That you're making a decision this year, for the rest of this year, for the next 90 days, the next 30 days, I'm not quitting. I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to feel like it. I'm going to have excuses after excuses. Somebody's going to want to buy me my favorite dessert. Somebody's going to want to take me out to eat. Somebody's going to want to do that's commonplace, everybody. Can I just get off of notes really quick? That's just commonplace and just talk to you. That's just commonplace. When you set out with a goal, be prepared that the most heinous and the most attractive and the most tantalizing temptations are going to raise their ugly head to see if you're serious about that goal. Don't think that it's strange. Like, look at it. Every time I start a thing, every time I start a diet program, every time I start a program, every time I just, man, the tamales, you know what I mean? All the tacos. Let me tell you this. You are in control of you. Can I just make a point blank? You may not like me after this, but here's this, I'm off of notes now, okay? We just gonna be raw in here, okay? Listen, you are in control of you. No one is in control of, nobody's gonna take the tortilla, no one's gonna take the cake and stuff it down your mouth and make you do it. No, you have to be involved, you have to be involved in your own demise, if you will. Think about that. All people can do is tempt you. It's up to you if you're actually going to take it. And so that's what I had to realize, that Torian, you're allowing circumstances to control you and you're not controlling you. You're allowing, oh, but my birthday's coming up. Oh, that holiday party's coming up. Oh, but that's you're still in dreaming mode. You're still in desiring mode, right? You're still in desiring mode. You have to recognize, man, you have this ability to control everything in your life. You have the ability to control everything in your life, all right? You are in control. Somebody put in the comments, I am in control. I am in control. You are in control. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not a victim of people bringing things around you. I was in Houston, Texas this past weekend, guys. Okay, I'm from Houston, all right? Now, I love Houston. Houston, that's where I grew up. Those are where my people are, everything. Houston is actually known to have some of the greatest savory and sweet food. When I go down to Houston traditionally, what I would do, you know what I would do? I would stop off at Shipley's Donuts. I'd stop off at Shipley's Donuts between the hours of like maybe 7 and 8 a.m. because that's when the donuts are fresh. Now, if you've never had a Shipley's donut, let me just tell you, you've never had a donut in your life, right? Now I sound like my wife, but you've never had a donut in your life. If you have not had a Shipley's donut, forget about Krispy Kreme. I don't care what you say about Krispy Kreme. Until you have, forget about Yum Yum Donuts. Forget about what other donut places are out there. Winchell's, forget about all of them. You haven't had a donut. Forget about Painted Dough. You have not had a donut until you had a Shipley's donut, okay? And so when it comes down to it, I would eat a Shipley's donut and I get a glazed, 2 glazed, I get a cherry ice and a strawberry ice. I would also get what we call kolaches. Now out here in the West Coast, you guys don't know about kolaches, but kolaches are like a pig in a blanket. It's this sausage that's baked with cheese all around it in this nice buttery biscuit. Man, I'm telling you, I didn't have not one bite of a Shipley's donut this past weekend. There's plenty of places. You know what? The Papa Do's is out in Houston, Texas. Seafood galore. I'm talking about shrimp. I'm talking about fish. I'm talking about gator. I'm talking about crawfish, man. That's my jam. I had none of it. My mama was cooking, probably was going to cook some good food. I had none of it. Why? Because I have a requirement for my life. You see this, what I'm talking about? I have a requirement. I have a goal. I'm not just dreaming anymore. I'm doing. I'm getting the momentum. I'm moving forward. And so when it comes down to get into that place, I had to recognize something. I want you to write this down for your notes, and maybe you can write it in your comments as well. But be, do, have. All right. Now, I don't want this to be long. I don't want these to be very, very long, but I wanted just to share this with you. I want to give you the introduction for Wisdom Wednesdays. Wisdom Wednesdays is not always going to be about health, but it is going to be about your life and your leadership. It is about how to improve your life in specific areas, your relationships, your job, your business. It's going to be talking about all of that different stuff. But today we're talking about health. But write this down. Be, do, have. Okay. Be, do, have is a powerful principle that I've learned over the years of my life. Now, many of you may look at this and say, I've learned this before. I've seen this before, or you've said this before. And Tori, why do you make so many reference to what you've learned before? Because here's the thing. I've gotten wisdom in my life in different areas, in different hidden places that are not necessarily public knowledge. I've been in boardrooms. I've been in back rooms. I've been in personal conversations and meetings with some of my mentors, and they've given me so much wisdom. They poured into me in certain areas of my life. And I just want to pour it out to you all too, totally free of charge, right? But I learned this some time ago. Be, do, have. Be, do, have. Now, this is a principle that you got to break down really good. If you want to change your life, you got to find yourself in this particular principle, okay? A lot of people look at this. They say, when I have enough time, I will go I go to the gym. And when I go to the gym, I will be a healthy person. Let me just run that back. In another situation, when I have more money, then I will save more money, and then I will be financially prosperous. Most people say, when I have a husband, then I will do the things that wives do, and then I will be a virtuous woman. Most people say, when I have that shawty, you know what I'm saying, that girl, my wife, then I'll do the things that husbands do, and then I will be a virtuous man. I'll be a husband, a wonderful husband. No, that's the wrong direction. Okay, it's not have, do, be. It's be, do, have. Think about this. When you decide to be a person of health, you will do the things that healthy people do, and you will have the results that healthy people have. I'm gonna say that one more time. When you become a healthy person in your mind, when you become a healthy person, then you will do the things that healthy people do, and then you will have the results that healthy people have. Let's work it into marriage. When I become a husband, then I will do the things that a husband does, sans, certain things that you can't do if you're not a husband. All right. I will begin to be a provider. I begin to be a protector. I'll begin to be one that is a priest, the one that's a pastor, right? The one that actually truly promotes my family. When I stand for some, then I will have the family that I'm looking for. Am I making sense to y'all today? It's not about have, do, be. Most people are waiting for specific results to show up in their life before they decide to become a person. No, it works the other way around. You have to become a healthy person here. You got to become healthy here. You got to become wealthy here. You got to become a person that's determined to do things here. Oh, my sound is off on Instagram. I don't know how to turn it on. So, I don't know if there's a way to do it, but I apologize. It says it's off, but if you can hear me on IG, give me a thumbs up. because everybody could hear me up until he said something, but maybe it's your thing. Anyways, I'm in the flow. All right. Here's the thing. You got to change your mind. Okay. It's about changing your mind. It's about being a person of health. It's not do, it's about being. In the great book, it says, be holy as even I am holy. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. It says, be at peace, right? So we have to be, and be deals with your identity. Put that in the comments, everybody, your identity. Identity. Put the word identity in there, because it all comes back to that. See, Tori and Scott did not have an identity of a healthy person. I had the desire to be a healthy person, but I didn't have the identity as one. Okay. I didn't have the habits. I didn't have the emotions of a healthy person. I had the emotions of somebody who was trying to do it or trying to have it, but I didn't decide to be it. But this year I decided to be a healthy person. I decided to make sure that I put the things that are necessary for my body in my body. I decided to be a person that gets up early in the morning, that goes to the gym, even when I don't feel like it. I decided to be a person that was going to be monitoring what actually enters into this temple. Because remember back what I said, this body is a computer waiting for the right inputs. And for too long, I've been putting the wrong inputs in, thinking that I'm going to get the right output, thinking that I'm going to get the right results. Okay. So I want you to write this down, or maybe you can screenshot it, but put it here. It says that your results are the byproduct of who you have decided to become. Isn't that powerful? Is that powerful? That's powerful right there. My results in life are the byproduct of who I have decided to become. I am not waiting on the results to dictate to me whether I become that person or not. No, I decided to become that person. And as a result, the results are just a byproduct. See, this has to be a lifestyle situation for you. Okay. You and me. It has to be a lifestyle. It can't just be a 30-day sprint. It can't just be a 60-day sprint. It can't just be a 90-day sprint. It can't just be a 365-day sprint. It can't be a 4-year sprint. It can't be a 10-year sprint. It's got to be for the rest of your life. This is what I will be doing. And this is some of the things that I've learned from people like my friends, like Jenny and Mitch, who own the Kingdom Health Academy, that have done remarkable things, right? People who have absolutely blessed my life. They coached me in these things in private. They coached me in these things in public. Like they've taught me this. This got to be a lifestyle. It can't just be a one-off. It's got to be consistent. Somebody put in the comments, consistent. You must be consistent. Also write this down. Consistency is the key to victory. When I am consistent in something, when I'm knocking it down every single day, when I'm making calls every day, when I'm actually going to the gym every day, or on my schedule, or working out, or I'm health conscious every single day, I am being consistent. And in my consistency, then I am actually going to get victory. What's up, Zach Smart? You gotta be consistent. That's what you're missing. You're not missing another pill. You're not missing another potion. You're not missing another program. You're missing the passion to be consistent because of who you have decided to become. Am I making sense to you all today? I know that we don't have millions of people on here right now, but the reality is, you gotta know that this is the direction that I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And yes, your body's gonna fight you. Yes, your environment is gonna fight you, but those things are waiting for you to step up as the leader and say, no, this is the requirement for my life. I will not die from preventative disease. I will not die from those things. I will do what I'm supposed to do. I will not be a slave to medication for the rest of my life. I will not die in a hospital bed struggling to breathe because I could not control what went in my mouth when I was able to walk around, run around, and do things when I was an able-bodied person. I will not. Am I making sense to you all today? Some of my passion is coming out because I want you to get it, because I believe that I've gotten there. And not that I've arrived, I still have more to go, but I've gotten to a place. It does not matter what you put in front of me. I don't care if it's your birthday, my birthday. We just discovered that aliens are among us. I don't care. All right. I'm going to be consistent because I have decided to become a person, and those results are going to happen. Once I start doing this, guess what? The six packs are number one. This, you already have a six pack. Y'all already know this, right? You already have a six pack. You already have the slim, nice, trim body that you already have it. You just got to do the work to uncover it. You just got to be consistent enough to actually see it. I love what Eric Thomas said. He said, most of you can't outlast the old you so that you can actually see the new you. Most of you can't outlast the old you. The old you is consistently sabotaging you. The old you is consistently bringing you down. The old you is consistently putting yourself in situations and environments and with people that don't care anything about your goal. And you keep on self-sabotaging. Let me just let you know. Let me make a declaration, and it's up to you to receive it. This is the last time that you self-sabotage. This is the last time you self-sabotage. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to be fit. You deserve to have this body that's operating. Let me tell you, guys, there's at the top of this year, 353 pounds. Are you kidding me? 353 pounds. 353. Just put that in your pipe and smoke. And people say, well, you don't even look that big. But let me tell you, I felt that big. I went through times, guys, and I'm just going to share this. I went through time where I'm wearing all black because black is slimming. I couldn't even fit this shirt. This shirt has actual like room in it now. I couldn't fit this shirt. The shirt felt it felt like a Speedo. I couldn't wear the shirt. Guess what? I couldn't even tie my shoes. I couldn't even bend over and tie my shoes like straight way. I had to like pre-tie my shoe in a way that I could actually put it on my foot and slip my foot in and actually squeeze my foot in because I couldn't tie my shoe, guys. I was getting winded walking up my steps. As I'm teaching, as I'm speaking, I'm sweating profusely. I'm going to different events and I can't fit in the jackets that I used to fit in. I had to go up 4 sizes of jackets. Y'all don't understand, like that's devastating to your boy. But I made a decision to become the person who is healthy. I decided to become up here. Health starts here. I made a decision. And then I surrounded myself with accountability. And get this, I submitted myself to accountability. And I submitted myself in a way that says, hey, if I get off track, this is what you are required to do. This is what you can tell me. And yeah, I may get mad. I may get pissed. I may push back a little bit. But you push my goal back in my face. You tell me, hey, Tori, this is what you said, though. This is what you told me. You made a decision. And then I got the right things and I started putting the right things in my body. Now, here's the thing. There's an education that you have to go through because not your fault at all, but the reality is that there's so much jargon out there on what you can put into your body that can actually promote health and wellness. And so you have to get educated. You're going to have to go back to school. You're going to have to start reading labels. You're going to have to see if there's excess sugar in certain things. If you are a person that's dealing with blood sugar or you're dealing with, whatever type of things. I don't want to make any health claims. You're dealing with, you're going to have to start reading labels. Yeah, that takes so much, but I've ate this since I was a kid. It says that it's fat-free. Oh, but look what else junk is in there. Okay? You got to get on program. You got to get a program around you, okay? And so I want you today to remove yourself from being results-driven to becoming a required, disciplined, focused person in all areas of your life, okay? I want you to move from being results driven to required discipline for all areas in your life. Okay. So here's the wonderful thing. Today, I want to share with you a way that you can join me in this process of healing, this process of health, this process of wellness. Okay. I want you to actually watch this video real quick, and I'll be back right after this video. So stay tuned. Let me click over really quick. Just 1 second. Here we go. Wow. 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 Hope that you guys could hear that. There wasn't any words in it, but it was just some music. So I hope that y'all heard that all together. But I want to introduce to you guys something that I'm starting, and it starts next Tuesday. Okay. It is called, let me put this up here. It is actually called the 30-Day Alive Challenge. Okay. This 30-Day Alive Challenge. This is how I'm going to help you kickstart your health and your wellness over the next 30 days. Now, this is going to happen right in between the holidays. So for those of you who are saying, oh, Christmas is coming up, oh, Thanksgiving is going to come up, we're starting it October the actual 8th. All right. October the 8th. And we're going to go to November the 8th. Okay. And what this entails is that we're going to take an Alive shot every single solitary day. Okay. Now, this Alive shot, it has all of the wonderful benefits of a few different things. Let me find my, there it goes. It has all the wonderful benefits of boosting your metabolism. For those of you who are dealing with, thyroid issues and all of those different things, no health claims, but it can help you with your metabolism, okay? It can also help support your blood sugar, helps balance your hormones, helps increase your energy. And get this, this part right here is a game changer. It helps decrease your appetite. Now, I got to tell you this. I started taking this about maybe a few months ago. And this right here has helped me in being able to do my intermittent fasting. So I intermittent fast 16-8. I do a 16-8 split, which means I fast for 16 hours and I have an 8-hour working or eating window. Sometimes it's an 18-6 split, and sometimes it's a 22-2 split. Sometimes depends on what I'm feeling that particular day. Well, on one of these days, one of my longer fasts, I said, let me just try it out. So basically I took it, poured it in a shot glass. Basically the company gives you a shot glass with it. And I took it at 7 a.m. I was not hungry until 3 p.m. I wasn't thinking about food. I had this clear energy. I had this focus to do my workout. I did my workout, guys. I did leg day on that particular day. I remember like it was just, I did leg day. I had so much energy, but here's the thing. I didn't have a crash. So it can help with increasing your energy, decreases your appetite. It also helps enhances your mood. It also promotes weight management. And so we are doing the Alive Challenge, okay? This is the 30-day challenge. So how do I do it? The first step is get your Alive shot pack, okay? Number 2, take 2 shots of Alive daily, morning and afternoon. Number 3, document your Alive journey on social posts and reels. And then number 4, share the Alive shot. Now, I got to let you know what we're going to be doing is I'm going to do an actual Facebook challenge group. Okay. And this challenge group is going to be open to everybody. Okay. It's going to be open to everybody. But before you actually join the challenge, it's going to ask you if you actually got your Alive shot. Okay. And so what you got to do is you got to go to this website, which actually happens to be my marketing website. That's a part of it. Go to envisioну.com. And Nova, if you're listening, if you could just put it down in the comments for us, that way people can just easily click it. Okay. Yeah. envisioну.com. envisioну.com. Okay. Or maybe I can put it in the comments. Hold on just 1 second. And those who are watching on YouTube, you can do this too. envisioну.com/masters in the marketplace. Okay. All right. So I put it in the comments. That way you can go get you an Alive shot. So that's the only investment that you have. Okay. The investment that you have is investment in yourself. Now, you saw all of the superfoods that are in this bad boy. I mean, this is remarkable. What is in this particular, these Alive shots? This is what's in it. You have maca root, okay? You have spirulina. You have aloe gel, okay? You have raspberry ketones, okay? You have ginger root. You have vitamin B12. For how many of you all take vitamin B12 out there, okay? Vitamin B12 is in this. Cranberry extract. All of these wonderful, amazing benefits are in this. And it tastes amazing, okay? It tastes remarkable, okay? So this is how we're going to do this together. For some of you who say, I need accountability. I need somebody to hold me accountable. I need somebody to really do this thing with me, to kickstart my health the right way. I want to be that person to help you. We've gotten to that point in our minds and in our hearts and in our identity that we're doing this thing, okay? This is a superfruit drink that you can put into your body that you can actually jumpstart and kickstart your health with, okay? Now, I want to tell you, you can't just be doing this and eating, processed foods and cakes and pies and all that different stuff and think that it's going to work. It's not going to work, okay? I like how one person says you cannot outwork an unhealthy diet, okay? You can't, all right? But this, along with great eating, the accountability, and an actual plan of action, you will be able to do remarkable things. Now, there may be some out there that actually want to go to the next level with me, okay? The next level is this. I'm calling it 75 Alive. Now, we all know about 75 Hard, right? 75 Hard is a remarkable program that was done by Andy Frisella. There's a lot of people that go on it, and pretty much that whole challenge is doing 2 workouts a day. You're reading 10 pages out of a book. You're doing a daily progress picture. You're also sticking to a diet. There's no alcohol on it. I don't drink alcohol anyway, but no alcohol. And then you got to just stay accountable. On this 50 or 75 Alive, what I'm doing is doing all of those things. However, I am actually doing 2 shots of Alive per day, okay? So if you want to be a part of that group, you just let me know as well. So this is what we can do, all right? I am going to give you the opportunity to DM me right now, okay? DM me right now and say, I'm in, or put this in the comments right now. I'm in. If you want to be a part of the 30-day challenge with me, put I'm in the comments. You want to be a part of the 75 Alive or 75 Alive challenge that I'm doing, put I'm in the comments, okay? Those of you who are watching live, those of you who are watching the rebroadcast, put I'm in, okay? Once you get that, this is what's going to happen, is that there is going to be a private link that is going to be sent to you. And when that private link is sent to you, then you'll have the opportunity to actually join the challenge. And when you join the challenge, get this, the challenge is going to ask you, did you receive your actual Alive packet? Did you already order the Alive packet, okay? When you have ordered the Alive packet, that's going to be your ticket into the group, okay? So Can we do this? Yes or yes? Right? Yes. This thing is happening. Okay. It's now time for you to take your health into your own hands. Okay. It's now time for you to stop looking at everybody else, wishing that you had their results. You're going to require these results. You're going to require the identity. You're going to require being a healthy person. Okay. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. And so I appreciate you. Listen, it has been so good to be with you today. It's so good to be back here on Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm telling you, there's so many remarkable things that we're going to be talking about over the next few months. You know, going to do this for the rest of the year every Wednesday, 12:30 till about 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when we're going to get on, and we're just going to chop it up. So make sure that you subscribe to this page if you're on YouTube. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you put on the alerts. Make sure you like, love, and share this. Remember, I told you liking is the right thing. Sharing is caring. So make sure that you do that. Hey, listen, it has been my privilege. It has been my honor. Huh? Yeah, put it in the comments. Can you just put it in there? For there's people that are still asking for the thing. Hold on just a second. Here it is. Let me put it on the screen right here. It's envisioну.com/masters in the marketplace. So yeah, just type it in. I can't. Yeah, I can't type it from here. Yeah, envisionu.com/masters in the marketplace. Okay. Right. Okay. So I want you to join me. I want you to join me. I don't want this to be, you know, something that you wish you could have done. Okay. This is a moment for you. Vision Masters in the marketplace. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So my beautiful, amazing wife just put it in the comments. Hey, listen, let's get healthy together. Okay. Let's do this together. You don't have to do this by yourself. Okay. Let's do it together. Let's not try to, you know, reinvent wheels and try to do things all on our own. Let's do it together. Okay. And when we do it together, you already know this. 2 is better than 1. Right? It's amazing to know that you have somebody in your corner, somebody who's been down the road, somebody who's literally lived and is living out, you know, the emotional process of this whole thing, becoming a person of health. Listen, we can do this thing together. All right. Everybody, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for being an amazing person. Thank you so much for being a part of our Wisdom Wednesdays. You are the greatest, and I cannot wait to see all that is accomplished in your life as a result of your decision to live healthy, your decision to live with wisdom. Because when you have wisdom, you can win the day. God bless you, everybody. We'll see you soon.